We're here. I look like I've just seen a ghost, and I actually did. The roof floundered. Said hello to me. There are ghosts inside there. This Stekenstein, and I looped the building, a former steakhouse that mysteriously closed down, and apparently all the booze and liquor was just left. And I walked. Yeah, I don't have a tripod. Actually, I do have a selfie stick. I don't have it on me. Make our own films. Right behind, as I looped around, the ghost was saying hello to me. I tried to film on my iPad, but I lost memory because it was all booked up. So I lost about half that video where I explained what I did. Oh my God. I mean, this is floundering. I'm walking around in the same wind, total sunshine. I would not approach that building from a life after dark. I walk around there. It says, what is it, 4 in the afternoon? 5:45, 5:47, something in the middle, 5:46. I walked around that building, and the very minute I got to that roof, it flapped in the wind like it banged, like as if there were ghosts inside saying hello to me back. I swear to God. It was the creepiest, scariest thing. And I took all this video footage. Boy, when you hold a camera with no tripod, you gotta exercise that bicep. I have a selfie stick, but not around. I lost some video footage because I don't have any room on my iPad anymore. So it was amazing, captured in the moment. Circled the building, the Steak and Stern, which I keep calling Steak and Stein. It's called Steak and Stern. Apparently it was a famous steak restaurant, and it just mysteriously closed down. And what I looked up online is there was some sort of Benton Enterprises or hotel chain that wanted to just buy up the restaurant, strike it down, and make 90-unit hotels. Well, there's actually a reason why it never came about, because like no one would stay there. It's clearly a restaurant. It's built as a restaurant, and that was in 2018 from what I saw online. I think it's called some sort of real estate development company in Poughkeepsie, but their plans went afoul. I don't know what it is. It's called like Benton Real Estate or something, and they wanted to knock the building down and make a hotel, but obviously it's not structured as a hotel, and it's beautiful architecture, yet it's totally abandoned, run down, and I guess it's been sitting flat, sitting down. But the thing about it is it's like almost like it was like totally abandoned, like for no reason, like quickly. And I heard it's been vacant for a couple years, and this real estate development, is it called Benton? I don't even know. I'm not, just did research real quick, but a real estate company, Poughkeepsie, or it was connected to Days Inn that was in 2018. And there was a striking article in the paper from 2018 that they wanted to make it into this 90-unit hotel. Obviously that didn't happen, and I know why. That's a ghost property. I walk down midday, it's 4 o'clock, beaming hot light. I walk around, I literally strike the perimeter. I didn't get that close. I didn't get that close to the building because there's something there. There is the creepiest ghost energy I've seen in my life. And I wish I could get like a ghost hunting team, or the people that go into these creepo buildings with these green infrared lights at night and try to track the ghosts. And if it's like ghost hunters, if it's ghost hunters, it would have to be vegan ghost hunters, because like, if that was a steakhouse since 1967, probably all the cows that were taken for the burgers and stuff would actually be haunting that place. And so apparently there's this whole glamorous article about Steak and Stein restaurant, and you know, they wanted to get transformed into a hotel, 90 units or something, from some Days Inn or some Poughkeepsie company called whatever it is glancing online. But I'm actually telling you, like, the reason why nothing went down and nothing's built is because ghosts live there. I could feel it, and I took some amazing footage, which the only reason why I'm hesitant to go back and film there is because the ghosts were mad that I got close. When I was really close to the building filming, I could feel something like weird, like really, really weird. Like I was like scared to go in. There was a broken window, and all of the bar, the liquor, like it was literally like untouched. Something happened there, and I'm fascinated by it. And for some reason, it, like, they just abandoned ship relatively quickly, and the ghosts live in there, because it is not really particularly normal that you just like this roof rattled, entire roof of that thing, the building. There was no wind. I walked by right above me. The ghosts were pushing up that ceiling. It's a stainless steel ceiling. It's a beautiful building. The architecture is charming, and I'm trying to get that building to make a vegan juice bar. But so I, like, you know, I'm trying to get some ghost hunters in there, film a documentary about it, like actual people who would go in with flashlights at night and with that green infrared. So apparently this hotel venture want to get in and knock the building down, and that was in 2018. There's a whole article about it. But if you walk around, it's like fascinating, but it's creepy. Everything's all run down and stuff. So like I called the Orange County Industrial Development Agency, and she basically referred me to somebody else. It's always referrals. So we're not going to talk to you, just refer you, and then nothing happens. That's how life is. To tell her I was like fascinated by the building, that I wanted to put a vegan juice bar in. But the architecture's stunning. It's like this beautiful little like English Tudor house, and apparently I've heard that this Steak and Stein used to be very famous. Like people would have prom dates there. Like it was almost like a West Village accolade. Like it was a famous place, but something, I'm just fascinated and curious, like something happened to it. Like it just shut down immediately. They didn't clear up the bar. It's like everything was just like left suddenly. And then I go in there, and the footage that I lost because I didn't have any room left on the iPad, the footage that was fascinating and that I might not be able to replicate unless I get my guts up, because obviously there's ghosts there. I could feel it. When I got close to that building, like I could feel something like, get away, do not walk in. I will get my guts up and go there. I will, like at 2 o'clock 2 o'clock in the morning, just kidding, 2 o'clock at night, like 2 o'clock, something very quiet, sunny and bright, because I feel like if anyone went there at night, like you jeopardize your life. There are ghosts in there. Like I could feel it. That was freaky, and it's literally like, okay, the minute I got close to that building, like I felt afraid. Totally afraid. There was an open window that obviously was broken, which I photographed, but I lost the footage because my camera conked. What's up with the hair? All right, sorry. And then the weird thing about it, that I think ghosts live there, and I'll tell you my theory on why I think that. But I think it's more than one ghost. I think it's possibly 400, many cow spirits. I think well, let me go into the mirror first. So I took some amazing footage in the sunlight, and it clipped off the little video clip that I took, and I just circled the restaurant property, and I mean, beyond scared. I mean, I was absolutely beyond scared. Like I could feel ghosts. You know, oh my God, like I was scared to death. If I had jumped in that window, like I would have been killed by a ghost. And the coincidental fact that the minute I went and walked under that roof, it's like a metal tin roof. The minute I was under that roof, it rattled. We're talking like an 18-foot metal roof rattles right as I'm under it. That's not a coincidence. Those ghosts were... oh shit, I'm just trying to fix my hair because... those ghosts... What? Oh, do you see how, like, your hair ruins everything? The hair. Those ghosts were either, like, literally saying hello, or they were saying, get away. I mean, I'm walking around, same wind, sunny afternoon, and these ghosts that they were rattling the roof. They were pushing up a very large stainless roof as I walked by. That's not a coincidence. A ghost, I'm saying, I was terrified, and I tried to film it, but my camera battery ran out. Well, actually, it was this digital storage ran out. I didn't have any room on that, but I came back. I was literally shaking. I was literally shaking in fear. I can't capture that again, but I was terrified. I was terrified. It's not like the ghosts come out at night. It was midday. And I wouldn't even be caught dead walking by the building at night. Like, the thing is, if you go really close to it, you can feel it. And I was filming, there's like this open window, and you look in, and it's like a full bar, liqueur, the bottles. It looks like it's been untouched. And then there's like this foggy mirror, and you look in, and it's like no one has even gone in there, like something happened. So I'm just so curious what that is. And I want to take the building over, turn it to a vegetarian, vegan restaurant, vegan juice bar. I mean, come on. Who do you think is living in Steak and Stein? Dead cows. That's my theory, that this is actually a vegan, vegetarian. We don't use animals, don't eat them, don't buy them. That the cows who got killed for those burgers so that people could eat them are living in the restaurant. pretty simple. It makes sense that there was this giant hotel venture that didn't get through in 2008, connected to Days Inn or some real estate development company. And who do you think lives there now? It's cow spirits. It's like cows probably just live there. I don't think human ghosts would live there. I don't know what that is. If I can get a real like ghost hunter can go in with infrared lights, green lights, 2 a.m, and then we'll see who lives there. But there's something in there. I could feel it. You're within a couple feet of that building. I was extremely sensitive to this. The weird thing about my bangs is like, they have the bangs look okay. They have, who's they? I'm myself. I have like the bangs, but then I have these weird parts. I don't know. The weird thing about that building is you get obsessed with hair and you forget what you're talking about. I don't look as scared because I lost the footage originally, but I was scared. I looked like I was shocked, like I was touched by a ghost. So the weird thing about that building is it's like when you're within like 4 feet of that building, like you can feel something ghost-like. There's something in there. And then step back 8 to 10 feet, you go back, and you know, you're 20 feet away, then they're not mad. But when I got close to that building, there was something in there evil, like they were mad. Don't come close, this is where I live. I could feel it. I mean, it was creepy. Like it was the creepiest thing. Like, I don't know if they know I have a camera, but like the roof rattled. The literally actual roof rattled in the wind when there wasn't any wind. That's creepy. It happened, and things like this happen. You never have the camera on hand. I'm not lying. The whole roof rattled right above me. I was right there. It's not a coincidence. The same wind was here, every time, and something is in that house. I mean, that's creepy. Like, you can feel it when you get close. And I lost that footage of looking in that window. There's like a broken window. You can see the whole bar's intact, and it's like this fogged mirror that's fogged for some weird reason. My point is, like, I just wish I could what is that with the hair? I wish I could get people that are ghost hunters and they go in, because there's spirits in there. I don't think they're benevolent. Something's evil in there. It's creepy. And I just wonder if they're like cows in there that are dead that just want to hang out. That's why it was the whole thing. If it was a show, like ghost hunters would be like, it would be called Vegan Ghost Hunters. But if I can get any ghost hunter to go in there, I mean, if there's this enterprise, this hotel enterprise, they want to get in 2018, all publicized in this glamorous article, and now the building's not glamorous. It's very run down. Everything's overkept. I mean, somebody should go in and get the ghosts. The only way I can get ghosts is sort of like with sage. I'm not a ghost hunter. Like sage, garlic, even shoelaces. Potentially, I can talk to them. But it's not really like my forte, what I do. But I have actually spoken with ghosts. Obviously, like, it was like I didn't capture the fear. I was terrified. I came back, tried to film, like I was shaking, like something was going on. Like I could feel that. So I'm just trying to tell the story. But when you tell the story, it's not really as good as when you're actually there. But oh my God, I could feel it. Maybe it's like a haunted house or something, haunted steakhouse.